Здравейте, зрители на канала Nerd Zone. Не мога да намеря къде точно е място на плазгача за сила на звука, но вече го намерих всъщност. Аз съм Картача, това е поредното ми разиграване на играта Triangle Strategy. Четвърто поредно разиграване от една игра, която започва доста да ми допада. 4 поредни пъти сме играли, 4 поредни дена дори, ако искате, Triangle Strategy, без спиране. Със сигурност следващите седмици ще поуредеят малко разиграванията, ще са по 2 до 3 на седмица, защото искам да свършам и някакви други работи. Но друго си е тепърва да започваш игра, да искаш да избуташ максимално голям обем геймплей. И такъв е случая сега в момента, тъй като се опитвам да вляза в играта все още. Минал съм 5 чаптера. Интересно е, че доколкото знам, се очаква да са около 20-тина. Което е интересно, защото това значи, че сме минали една четвърт от играта в рамките на тия 3 стрима, което малко ме изненадва. Което значи, примерно 10-12 стрима би било цялото разиграване. Което пък, както казах, може би ще значи, че ще направя преиграване на стрим, но това все още не е изяснено. Тъй като сами аз не съм напълно запознат с условията на тази игра, няма да говоря много за това.
Esfrost's forces have breached the once proud walls of Whiteholm, and now overrun its majestic halls, leaving only death and destruction in their wake. Like bloodthirsty beasts, they search, eager to carry out Archduke Gustadolf's orders to kill any member of the royal family on sight. With the very future of the kingdom hanging in the balance, Serenoa hurries to the throne room as fast as his legs can carry him.
Само вижте острова и ми кажете дали е легитимно това, че може да бъде превзет с буквално штурм. Замъка. Абсурд. Много видеоигри.
Do they mean to hurt us?
They will do no such thing, my princess. Not so long as I draw breath.
Cease the vainglorious theatrics. The city is mine now, and not a soul loyal to his grace still lives. You are all that remains. Not even the Dawnspear can hope to triumph against such odds.
You talk and talk, but do you have the courage to test your words?
This is folly, Gustadolf. What madness has possessed you? Is this how you would take revenge for what befell your father?
Nothing so petty as that, Regna. The war and all its atrocities should remain buried in the past.
Then what drives you to commit new ones? To tear down the future we labored so long to achieve? Do you think Hyzant will stand idly by while Glenbrook burns?
I shudder to think what ends you hope to achieve by such vile means.
You always did lack imagination. However, not even I foresaw the opportunity this foolish partnership would afford me. As for Hyzant, she shall meet the same fate as your beloved kingdom before long.
Whatever your aims may be, you'll never...
Father! Are you hurt?
Roland?
Brother?
You imbecile! Why do you return?
Be grateful to see me for once. I wasn't about to leave you to these wolves.
You stone-headed brat.
If it isn't my dear Frederica and her newly betrothed. And you've brought friends.
Stand down at once. On the honor of House Wolfort, we shall not let the royal family come to harm.
Serenoa of House Wolfort, was it? Or is it Lord Wolfort now? Clearly you take after your father. It was no small task to make it this far, I'm sure.
And you must be Archduke Gustadolf.
Brother, what is the meaning of this?
I am sorry for forcing this unpleasant scene upon you, Frederica. I had to take action. Sooner than anticipated.
Action? What do you...
Listen well. I, Gustadolf Esfrost, do hereby condemn the King of Glenbrook and his agents for their treacherous deeds. Scheming to claim the riches of the Grand Norzelian mines as their own, they slaughtered my dear cousin Dragan in cold blood. For this most heinous crime, and for shattering the trust between our nations out of malice, I declare their punishment must be swift and final.
Само че ние бяхме там.
So this is the lie you would weave.
What mummery is this? Dragan was killed by...
Silence, my lord.
Benedict?
I commend you for delivering the traitorous Prince Roland to me. He too must answer for his crimes. Hand him over, and House Wolfort may yet see itself through this unscathed. You are my dear sister's husband-to-be. Bend the knee, and no harm shall befall you.
I will do no such thing. We won't be party to your treachery.
Your father was ever a thorn in my side. You seem intent on repeating that history. However, I fear you will not live long enough to accomplish it. General of Laura, kill them all.
Yes, my lord.
Stop! I won't let you! Brother!
Sir Maxwell, leave me! Take Roland to safety!
Yes, my lord. My prince, with me!
I can't leave them! Step aside, Sir Maxwell!
My lord, we must flee at once!
But his grace...
Roland! Lord Wolfort! There is no saving me. The future of Glenbrook lies in your hands now.
Father!
My prince, follow us!
But I... Damn it all!
After them.
You would once again see Norzelia bathed in blood, Gustadolf? Truly, you are lost.
This land has long been lost, Regna. But it need be no longer.
Интересно е защо Бенедикт не спря да каже това, което може и да каже. Той смята, че по този начин си затварям врата или какво?
This is where Sir Maxwell would have us wait.
He is readying the boat for our escape as we speak.
A wise decision. No doubt the river is our only hope of getting out of the city alive. The streets are overrun with Esfrosti soldiers. Our foe no doubt searches for us on the other side of this very gate.
Then we wait here, and pray for Sir Maxwell's swift return. Father... Frenny... Cordelia...
And what is she doing with us? She's with the enemy! What? No! I had no idea! Lies! It was your own brother that attacked the city! If I had any idea he was planning such atrocities, I would have stopped him. I know not what's possessed him.
My lady speaks the truth. We are as shocked and torn by this turn of events as you.
Enough, Hewitt! We can't be clawing at each other's throats with the Esfrosti army looking to hunt us down like dogs.
My emotions got the better of me for a moment. Forgive me.
Hewitt means no ill, my lady. Her fellow members of the King's Guard were slain before her eyes. For now, let us focus on the present. Prince Roland's safety and escape are our main concerns.
Of course.
These are trying times, but we mustn't let emotions cloud our judgment.
Benedict, you stopped me from speaking the truth of Dragan's death. To what end?
Gustadolf would frame Glenbrook for Lord Dragan's murder and claim it as pretext for his invasion. If he knew we witnessed the truth, our heads would already be on pikes.
It would seem he still intends to put them there.
Because you spat in the face of his demands.
What we know could expose his claims as the treacherous lies they are. If it came to light that Gustadolf orchestrated his own cousin's murder, no one would dare stand by his side.
Indeed. However, words have little substance on their own. Especially when weighed against the power and influence the Archduke commands. Your truth would be taken as the pathetic ramblings of a desperate man.
Once again, your wisdom makes me feel the fool.
No, we are all fumbling through these dark times. You spoke and acted as the Lord of House Wolfort, and did so admirably.
And yet my actions have put everyone in danger. Father would have known better.
Let us look forward, my lord, not back. There are truths yet cloaked in the shadows. We must survive and see them brought to light, for these truths shall be the weapons by which we lay Esfrost low.
Thank you, Benedict. I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely. Every last one of us.
I know you will, my lord. Let us await Sir Maxwell's arrival.
Трудна сцена като цяло. Sir Maxwell shall prove true to his word. We must be patient. Най-после взех да ползвам пелетките, между другото. Преди това буквално не ги ползвах. This mechanism will open the gate. Best leave it alone for now, lest we want to be met with the snarling faces of the Esfrosty. Benedict is right. The other side of this gate is likely crawling with Esfrosty bastards. But we've gotta open it to get to the boat. When Maxwell comes, there will be blood for sure. Franny, father, what has happened? Damn it all! What have we done to deserve this fate? Oops. Though the duchy aims remain unclear, it stands to reason that our own domain as well may soon be under siege. Still, at present, it is our safest destination, and Prince Roland's only refuge. What grudge could my brother possibly bear against Glenbrook? Everything seemed fine throughout your betrothal and the establishment of the mines. What could be driving him to these evils? Нашите опции чат са: regardless of his motivations, he attacked us under the guise of an ally. Such an act is unforgivable. Второто е: we cannot know the reason for his actions, but you needn't suffer his wrath on our account, нали? Return to Esfrost and we shall make do somehow. И третото е: Hyzant will not stand idly by while the joint mining venture flounders. What could Esfrost hope to gain by making two enemies? Първото е, нали, независимо от мотивациите, той ни атакува под прикритието на наш съюзник. Такова действие е непростимо. Второто е, ние не можем да знаем причините за неговите действия, но ти няма нужда да страдаш, нали, заради нас. Върни се в Епизод и ние ще се оправим някак. И третото е, Хайзант няма да стои да чака да се проваля, нали, миньорската инициатива. Какво може Епизод да се надяват, че могат да направят, освен да си спечелят двама врагове? Според мен първото, straight forward. 3 казва Наско. Чакам евентуално още един или друг глас да има. Ако не, аз бих склонил да е 3, защото от страх да не е 2, честно казано. Защото правилото е, че ако има равни гласове, независимо, че само 2 от 3 вота имат равен глас, ако хвърляме Зара може да определи всяко от 3. Така че, да, предпочитам да е 3, отколкото 2. Щом няма други гласове, третото. I cannot say for sure, but Gustadolf did what he did. Doubtless there are many facts shrouded in darkness. Do you think he has a strategy for keeping Hyzant in line? That, or he has reason to believe he will defeat Hyzant in battle, if it came to that? Either way, the Ulford domain lies between the two powers. A precarious position indeed. Whoops. I hear footsteps in the distance. Our pursuers draw ever closer. We won't be safe here for long. If Sir Maxwell does not arrive soon with our escape vessel, we'll not be safe. Okay. With Prince Franny slain and King Regna and Princess Cordelia in Esfrost's clutches, the crown is in a dire position. Its future lies squarely on Prince Roland's shoulders. I must protect him at all costs. But our enemy is close in around us, and there are only so many arrows in my quiver. Отговорите са, could Roland not flee on your hawk? That may be his best chance for survival. Второто е, circumstances aren't as dire as they seem. We only need to survive tonight, and then we can seek out allies to rally по-скоро around Roland. И третото е, such a dour outlook does not suit King's Guard. Keep heart, we will fight for the royal family together. Отговорите са накратко. Първи отговор е, не може ли Роланд да избяга на твоя сокол? Това може да е най-добрият му шанс да оцелее. Второто е, събитията, нали, не са чак толкова лоши, колкото изглеждат. Ние трябва да оцелеем само тази нощ и след това мога да потърсим, нали, наши приятели, които да... не приятели ми, съюзници, които да съюзим около Роланд. И третото е, такъв мрачен поглед не пасва на кралски страж. Стегни се, нали, и ще се бием за кралското семейство заедно. Аз бих казал 2, честно казано, за да окуража. Ай, наистина го вярвам, че не са толкова лоши обстоятелства. Съм настрани от това, че вярвам, че играта няма да свърши в чаптър 6, но това е съвсем, нали, мета подхода, но да, аз често казвам виждам 2. Благодаря на Darkfen за хоста. Добре дошъл с неговите зрители. Ако евентуално е хост от активен стрим, а не е автоматичен хост или нещо такова. Но пък даже ако е автоматичен хост, при всяко положение още повече благодаря, че ме е сложил в автоматичната хост листа. Та да, отговор 2 е моя. Чакам някой да даде отговор 1, 2 или 3, ако има желание. Ако ли не, директно избирам отговор 2. Да, circumstances aren't as dire as they seem. Да, разбира се, дума Телиор и дума Фолкс все още трябва да стоят, нали? Точно така и също така Don't Spear, как да го преведа? Опа, не, това не трябваше да превеждам, окей, няма значение. Indeed, and the Dawn Spear fights by our side. My father will doubtless lend what aid he can when he recovers as well. Yes, Glenbrook has some life in her yet. I will fight with every ounce of my being today, so that we might see the tomorrow. The morrow. We might see the morrow. End exploration. Curses! Where's the boat? Ай, ето е лодката. Character Stories. Я първо да видим Folk Street. Дали има някакво предателство да видим.
My lord, please reconsider. Esfrost's numbers are overwhelming. We would only be sending our men to their doom.
I will not stand idly by as the capital burns! Move, you fool! I'll go by myself if I must! I'll make that bastard Gustadolf remember how true my aim is!
It's too late, my lord. Whiteholm has fallen, and the capital has been taken.
Damn it all. Do His Majesty and the royal family still live?
There is no news, my lord.
Heavens be good. A dream of peace so soon dashed asunder. And under my watch. Your Majesty, pray live long enough that I might atone for my failure in person.
My lord, I feared there are other concerns. The Esfrosty army may not stop at the capital.
Yes, the three high houses might still unite against them. We must prepare for the worst. Raise the alarm. It's time to muster our defenses. House Fawkes will not surrender without a fight.
Фолкс поне се готвят, за разлика от Телиор скъпаняците. Полупредатели да ги наречем. Ай, Character Stories. Непозната история.
How fortunate this humble merchant is to look upon such beauty.
Това е гласа на Кана Руа, може би?
Nothing would do Lionel greater honor than to see his powders and perfumes adorn your divine visages. Such honor, in fact, that he is willing to part with them for practically nothing at all.
We haven't even coined for salt, let alone vanity.
Mines are not but your ledgers. You peddlers disgust me.
Well met, brave protectors of the realm. Lionel has brought everything a hero needs and more. Every item has undergone meticulous testing to ensure that they will serve you well on the battlefield.
Out of our way, junkmonger. We've important duties to attend to.
How rude! Where are the smiles and open coin purses the people used to greet Lionel with? Oh, perhaps Lionel should take his goods elsewhere. War has made this place disagreeable. However, it is the perfect opportunity for the shrewd trader to amass his fortune. And Lionel is shrewd, if nothing else.
Hey.
My lord, that merchant who peddles his wares in our encampment has requested an audience.
Yes, let him come forth.
You do Lionel a great honor, my lord. A great honor. That he can count House Wolfort among his loyal patrons has ever been a source of pride.
Yes, right. What brings you before me today?
As my lord is doubtless already aware, war places a heavy burden on the treasury. A burden that only grows heavier as time drags on. However, a skilled negotiator can see his coffers even fuller at war's end than they were at its beginning. If he may be so bold, Lionel would offer his services in that very capacity. He understands your precarious position, trapped between two ravenous wolves. In such times, one can never have enough coin and resources to stave off what may come. Surely you agree?
Your words have merit, and you have always been honest in your dealings with my house. I see no reason not to welcome you into our ranks.
Splendid! You are as wise as they say. Wiser, even. Lionel shall not disappoint. Just the opposite, in fact. From this day until his very last, he shall stake his honor on the prosperity of your house. And if his own coin purse should grow fat in the process, who could blame him?
Yep. Yep. Trifles with foes using his elite eloquence can infuriate foes or tempt them into defecting. Collects an extra bit of coin along with spoils. Окей, това ме кефи. Ще стакваме ресурси. Най-вероятно. Така. Я имам encampment. Така, Лайонел с къмшик. Леле, то само като го видиш, знаеш, че е пълен мизерник. Само като го видиш, знаеш, че е пълен мизерник. Anna, speed by 1. Accuracy. Само като го видиш, знаеш, че е супер скъпаняк. Я им тренировъчна битка, евентуално. Speedy Victory. Recommended level 8, само че аз го нямам. Но няма значение. Defeat the enemy forces within 50 turns. Run out of time. Това ли е само битката? Това ли е само битката? Даже ще извадя по... силните герои, може би.
You would have Lionel?
Нека пробваме така с по-слабата армия. Да понатрупа малко левели. А Speedy Victory. Имам да се сборя с 6 или 7 съперника в рамките на 50 хода. Би трябвало да няма проблем.
We must stay vigilant.
Now.
For the future of House Wolford.
Profit comes to the prepared. Lionel has many tricks.
Намаляме му дефенса.
Your orders?
Анна.
This battle is ours. You'll get no mercy from us.
Би трябвало да мога ги разцепим без проблем, принципно.
Come on then.
Трябваше отстрани, нали? Окей, той, който е блайнд, той ще дойде сам. Окей, няма значение. Poison Stab, почти успяхме. Окей. В гърба интересно. Серен Ноа, дали мога да го убие на един път буквално. Death from above.
That hit the mark.
Fortune smiles on Lionel.
Indeed, it smiles. Poison Stab, добре.
Here I come. Ready to see a spell? I did it!
Come at me!
Catch you!
Gotcha!
Over here!
Окей, това не е очаквано. Това не е очаквано.
I don't feel well. Your wounds are healed.
Сега битката става по-трудна.
Out!
Immobility.
Now then, to work.
Wall of Ice. Йоу!
Let me cause some trouble.
Атаката. Shadow switching.
I shall try my level best. Just as I planned.
You cannot impede progress. Yeah! Your
My
fortune
stratagem
wanes!
isn't that seem to work.
Time to work.
Hey, over here! I did it!
Throw poison.
This'll hurt.
Се надяваме да го убием.
What have we here? It worked!
С poison след това. Иначе ще е доста
Time to
грубо.
take flight. You'll get no mercy from us. This battle is won. I will fight to my last breath.
This ain't good.
И мобилити е доста лошо.
Perish.
Окей. Груп демидж му наби. И този не умря. Лошо.
What should I do?
Whirlwind.
Ready to see a spell?
Be at ease.
You saved my neck.
32 хода. След това му направи голям проблем.
They got me.
I'll take you on!
Are we not finished?
На 57 кръв го оставям. Окей, Frosty Feathers със сигурност.
I see through you.
Трябваше да остане там, но...
My research bears fruit.
Няма значение.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Окей, Серен Ноа е след това. Кейнсорт.
That seemed to work.
Благодаря ти, Насе.
I will end this.
Me next! I did it!
Troll poison.
This'll hurt. What have we here? I did it! I've got it.
You cannot impede progress!
Серено ще го довърши. И мобилити е доста зле. Тя не може да излекува себе си, но може да си даде Health Point Recovery
This should
Pellet.
do it. Well, congratulations are in order.
Трябваше да обърне гърба към него, но...
From this range.
Окей.
Defeat is not an option.
Серен Ноа.
This ends here.
Лонгсорда.
My stratagem is superior.
Ой, 24 хода остават, дано няма повече подкрепления, но не мисля, че ще трябва да има. Окей, това е зле. Но и очаквано от друга гледна точка.
I'll show you what I can do. Gah! I did it!
Това беше грешка, не трябваше да го оставям така.
you.
Лошо, но той все пак и не успя да го довърши. Интересно. Ана ще трябва да се справи тука. Взеха ми Spoils of War.
You won't beat me! You're done! I love the battlefield.
You're gone.
Time to work.
Suffer.
Поне я придвижихме още малко.
Let us pry out their weakness. This should do.
Още се справя с мисията според мен.
Have you brought coin?
This ain't pretty.
Тя ще понесе малко демидж, но мисля, че ще мога да се оправи. Само орлицата да не бъде ударена здраво, но... Blinding Carol.
You'll get no mercy from us.
Може да удари и после да бягам, но... Както да е. Ти няма да стигнеш до битката така и така.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Ау я.
Are we not finished?
Here I come.
Тук ще е зле, защото много безполезни герои имат ход.
Let me heal your wounds.
I will end this.
Много безполезни герои от към това, че те не са наблизо до битката. Кайчилд.
You're done!
One more round.
Ой. Той надали ще има шанс за още една атака.
Prophet comes to the prepared.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Няма голям избор. За жалост, трябва да го убием с тия, които са ми наблизко. Се надяваме, че скоро дойде орлицата и тя. На едно кръв е буквално той.
From where shall we strike?
The hunt is on.
Сега ще имам шанси за контра. Ако го изпусна, да. Ще има втора атака. Фоллоп. Окей. Може би трябваше и да от другия край да взема спойла, но се тая. Окей, Тимбър. Това беше успешна битка. Don't be a stranger. Physical Defense, Magical Defense, Max Health Point, Strength. Като цяло демиджа навсякъде вдигам, пък другото е по-маловажно. Поне за сега така го усещам в моята стратегия. Демиджа ми е най-важен сякаш. Време е Recommended Level 9. Ще мога да се справя май така. Нищо съм 8 левел повечето герои.
My prince, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. I've managed to procure a boat for our escape. It should arrive anon.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell.
Would that I could have done more. You did well to stand against Gustadolf. Your father would have been proud to see it.
Let's save the pleasantries until we're through the gate, huh? Everyone ready?
We are. Open the gates, Eridor.
Whatever you say, my lord. Here's hoping we can make it through without those bastards on the shore noticing.
Да, уе. То сега ще стане.
Over there!
There's too many of them. We need to turn back.
Да, уе.
Give it up! There's nowhere to run!
Damn it! They've shut us in!
Is this it? If this is where I fall, I'm taking these S-Frosty bastards with me!
Don't be so quick to throw your life away, my prince.
Yes, we haven't lost hope yet. The boat will arrive shortly. We only need to fend them off till then.
Can we do that?
I fail to see why not, if you lend us your strength, that is.
As if I would do aught else.
Form around the prince. Protect him.
The prince is on the bridge! Seize him!
They pour from the castle like rats.
I shall defend the rear.
Като цяло, recommended level е 9, но аз имам интересно чувство, че мога ги изметем. Буквално. Secure the drawbridge. Allow Roland to fall. Интересно. Някой трябва ли да помага на The Dawn Spear? Сър Максуел е level 14. Може би ти ще останеш да го хелваш. Е така. Сега да видим кой е замесен и кой не е. Със сигурност ти ще си включена. Няма какво да стане. Ана качва лео здраво. Магическа помощ. Ще ми трябва, тъй като ми трябват масовки. Интересното е, че Хюет може би ще остане на заден план за момента. И Бенедикт. Те са пръснати и това не ми харесва. Окей. Роланд ще е леко на задна позиция, а на малко по-отпред. Това ми харесва. Хайде. Тя ще ме полевия хилър. Джила ще остане отзад. The yellow panels indicate the location of the drawbridge. Defeat all supporting foes to ensure safe passage. Okay. The gate lever. Pull the lever to open the gate and reach the drawbridge. To open the gate, move a unit to adjacent square. Break through the gate and capture the drawbridge to make your escape before the enemy surrounds you. Okay. Commence to the battle, yes. Интересно е, че избрах да няма Хюет, макар че Хюет е много полезен с този лък. Но мисля, че в тази мисия ще пристъпваме бавно. Няма да има полза голяма от скърмиши и това ще е валидно.
The drawbridge is shut tight. We must find a way to open it and quickly.
There should be a mechanism nearby. Leave or pursue us to me. Open the gate, whatever it takes.
Окей, интересно, почват Серадор, Mighty Strike, 31 демидж, не е зле.
Your orders?
Само, че то пичага въобще не знае, че Ана в гръб боли. Ана в гръб значи болка.
Suffer. Victory is within reach.
Just die already!
Той няма да атакува скоро, така че Ана може да си остави гърба към него.
Too obvious.
Too obvious. Интересно, това го бях забравил, окей. Роланд. Double Thrust. Да го довършим.
You don't stand a chance.
Шлак.
Leave everything to me.
Интересно решение. Тя няма да е най-добрата идея да атакува в момента, така че be brave, my soldiers.
What are you and your cups about?
Нека да ги налекуваме.
On my honor as the dawn.
From where shall we strike?
Сър Максуел, ето го. Hulk Dive. Мис. Окей, това боли. Това боли.
Here I come.
Whirlwind. Icy Breath. После Whirlwind.
Let me heal your wounds.
Джила само за да му предпази гърба. Хейст вдига спида на някой алай. Може би на теб е така. Ерадор. Ерадор, това може да е разликата между това да ги достигне или не.
I'll keep on then.
My growth is plain to see.
I've been waiting for this.
Okay. Boom.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Скорч. Стане водичка. Няма значение. Почти са мъртвите.
Where was I?
И дали няма да умрат? Icy Breath.
Freeze.
I'm a baker.
My research bears fruit.
Като цяло ги разцепихме. Това е доста добре. Окей, стрелците не са толкова далече от истината. 100% ще дойде още армия при тях. Много интересно, че... Ако тук имаше Hulk Dive, щяхме да сме го убили, между другото. Iron Dagger и Throw Poison. Не, този път няма да има Poison. Hulk Dive щеше да го убил. Може би е така с гръб на там. Ланс? Opportune Attack. Така. Нямам намерение да ги оставям там. Да живеят. Къде има нужда от лечение? Май никъде. Много интересно. 6-Edge Staff.
This might sting some. I'm old, not a pushover.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Сереноа Улфорд. Delayed Strike. За този стрелец.
I'll make this quick.
И съм с гръб към стрелеца, между другото. Защото той няма да ме атакува с нормална атака. Сър Максуел, окей.
There they are. Seize the prince.
Не.
Quickly now, before more arrive.
Не, ако зависи от мен. Ай, Саро, това е зле. Тук почва Сереноа's Demise. Като цяло. Защото те ще ме разцепят до стрели.
I hope you're watching, grandfather.
I can heal too.
Я им колко мога да излекува.
The tides are turning.
30-30, кой ти го дава? Това е една атака му спестихме. Една атака.
Shall we begin?
Тя няма да стигне до него. Ана!
Go swiftly.
Haste! Make haste, Ана.
You have my thanks.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Сега ще ви покажа. Scourge!
Flames, heed my call. It worked.
It did.
Now then, to work.
Icy breath.
That didn't work.
Didn't ли? That did work magnificently. Shield slam. Okay.
Impossible!
Окей, това е малко лошо.
That's it? Impossible!
Сър Максуел, дали ще ги разцепи сега в момента?
Your final moments approach.
I will end this.
Сър Максуел е прекалено далече, за да мога да се отнеса към неговото здраве.
Charge!
Проблема е стрелците. И проблема е, че те сега както са избутани. Както да е. Да, малко тъпо е. Серено може би ще падне. Йоп. Скъпаняк. Скъпаняк е.
Come at me!
Окей, Серенова падна. Това е малко важно.
It's open! Go!
Со важно е, но...
Don't let them escape!
Capture the royal brat! Kill all the others!
No matter how many come, our blades will keep them at bay.
They've overrun the bridge already. Very well. We cut our way through.
Time for some sorcery. Cool heads shall prevail. Allow me.
Much appreciated.
Тия сайси ароуите
Let me show you what I've
никак
learned.
не ми харесват, но...
Time for some research.
Time to work. Shadows conceal me.
Prepare to face the Dawn Spear. It ends!
Okay.
Careless of me!
I won't lose!
И да окачим горе с коня.
Feisty, aren't we?
Това мога да е края на още един от моята армия.
I hope you're watching, grandfather. It's not over yet. You have my gratitude. I'll make you proud, grandfather.
Level up. Сега в гръб, нали?
Oh,
или пък не, Джио е окей.
I've been waiting for this.
Ай, сега ще го разбия.
Come on!
I will end this.
Now then, to work.
Let me heal your wounds.
Be at ease.
Смелчаги са. Смелчаги са и ще си изпатят за това. Ай.
I shall protect you.
Толкова си мисли, че прави, не съм сигурен, но... Сър Максуел е направен да е относително глуповат.
Come on, then.
Лошо! Лошо. Това е солиден демидж. Ана, между другото, от тука, както има достатъчно такова, може фърли два пойзъна. Е така, да фърли два пъти трол пой... Не. Булка не. Трол пойзън на него.
You won't escape. A new power.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Гръб до нея. Blazing Chain, окей, не.
With the powers
Директно
in
скорч.
me.
Гръб към Ана.
Now then, to work.
Frosty Feathers.
A cold wind blows.
My research bears fruit.
Here I come. Oh, no.
Джио.
You won't beat me.
Понесе не малко демидж. Kite Shield.
Time to die.
Stormbringer coming. Time to die.
Shall we begin?
Allow me.
Окей, сър Максуел е обречен. Сър Максуел обречен very much. Ана е проблемно, че е между тях. Ана сега ще ги разцепи с state condition, честно казано.
On my honor as the Dawn Spear. By my spear!
Run through. Mighty Strike точно по него е зле.
Too obvious. Too obvious.
О-хо-хо! Animate. Добре, този е малко... Прибързано ми се струва end turn. Е в тази посока.
Come on, then.
Джила. Кого може да налекува? Просто дали искам да го довърша, ако мога. Или пък... Не. Дисциплинирано. Първо лечението. После всичко друго. Гърба е там. Сър Максуел издържа доста за сега.
Time to work.
Трябва му се признае. Окей. Фредерика Есфрост няма да има проблем. Айрон Дагер на един.
It's over.
Трол Пойзън на втори.
This'll hurt.
I'll show you what I can do.
Whirlwind.
Wind.
Сър Максуел е не малко уязвим, но... Може би ако бях оставил някого с него там, щеше да е по-добре. Има доста армия да се извози. Скорч.
With the powers in me.
Тия са на много малко кръв, няколко човека.
Now then, to work.
Frosty Fetters.
I do not miss.
Добре, тука... Ще спечели малко място. Тук мога да бъда атакуван от двама. Джио естествено ще излекува моя човек.
You saved my neck.
Добре, Mighty Strike ще го понеса. Shield Slam не е идеално, но мога да го понеса и него. Ти сега са... Супер, супер. Сега идва магията. Идва ред на магията. Само да ми дойдат магиосниците. Shield Slam е окей. Да. Бутат ме малко по малко, но... Фак. Пак идва ред на магията. Няма значение. Окей. Ръш. Това ще е интересно. Атакувах няколко страни от мен.
That went well.
Не е идеално това, което се случва. Пръснаха се. За жалост нямаше магия там. Окей, сър Максуел го избутаха, което мен ме устройва.
Feisty, aren't we?
Ако бях там, където беше Джила, щеше да е по-добре. Be brave.
No slacking off.
Sorry to worry you.
Окей. Няма проблем.
Your orders?
Ана, трябва ми твоята способност да убиваш.
Allow me. It's over.
Mighty Strike.
Time for some sorcery.
Като цяло да Dawn Spear не му е зле. Обаче на моят човек не му е и много добре. О, корот. 0 демидж ли? Какво е едно? Критикал едно.
I fight for peace. Hey, over here. You worked.
Where was I?
Did it work though? Сега с помощта на Ана, поне ще вкараме някакъв демидж. Ай, това не ми харесва. Окей.
Out of my way! I won't lose! Huh! For my kingdom! Yeah!
Екстра удар.
I shall
Добре.
do what I can.
Leave it to me!
My growth is plain to see.
My courage will not waver. Strike true, just
The
as I
Dawn
planned.
Spear определено не е шега, ама стратегиите му не са най-добрите. Не че да му се бъркам, ама
Not this time.
Shield Slama, често казвам, ще е по-изгодно да го бутнат малко към нас. Ай, Саро. Ерадор няма да е много зле
Feisty, aren't we?
да... Тя може да лекува и ще да е доста по-полезно, може би, отколкото нормална атака. Но като цяло целта на нормалната атака... Окей, това е кофти. Целта на нормалната ми атака... Тия са много бързи, бе. Целта на нормалната ми атака е да карам демидж. Просто защото ми трябва демидж. 24. Мисля, че можем реалистично можем да го разцепим. Окей.
Not this time. That's it.
Кофти.
Where was I?
Ой.
I do not miss.
Сър Максуел е жив, ако това е края на мисията. Но това надали ще му помогне, защото най-вероятно му е скриптирана смъртта, като гледам. Ой. Добра мисия за нас. Не мога да отрека.
The boat arrives. Come with speed.
Всъщност жив е.
Prince Roland, will you leave your brother unavenged?
Yeah, kinda.
You!
Не бе, Роланд.
Go. Leave this place. The Archduke will be content with your father's head.
Never. Frost will answer for its crimes today. Your Highness!
A shame. You might have lived a long life.
So long as I stand, you'll do him no harm.
Sir Maxwell!
My prince, you are responsible for more than just your own life now. You are a leader, and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest. My friends of House Wolfort, I leave Prince Roland in your care.
Let me go!
Release him to me, and there may be mercy for you yet, Maxwell.
"'Tis you who should be seeking mercy.
Must you do this? Very well.
You were only toying with me at the tourney.
Only a fool shows what they can do when the stakes are so trifling.
I could not have said it better myself. How do you still stand?
You were this realm's fiercest warrior, Dawn Spear. But today your sun sets, and a new age begins!
Имаме надежда, че ще оцелее. Падането във водата не е случайно според мен. Може би ще го запазят. Remember me. Нали, помнете ме. Е завършено. Така, override the save data. Ай. Сега ще дам едни минути почивка и се връщам след като си хапна нещо набързо. Завърнах се зад екрана и продължавам с разиграването си на Triangle Strategy. Бягаме в момента от столицата. Това е всъщност нещо, което сме играли в демото. Така че знаем и следващата мисия горе-долу какво ще представлява.
And so it was that the once proud kingdom of Glenbrook did fall. Aesfrost seized control of the Crown City, threatening to bring the surrounding domains under its iron yoke. Now the Archduke's army marches upon House Wolfort's stronghold, where Prince Roland is being sheltered by his loyal friends and allies.
Assault upon the Scales, част 1.
Your most honorable siblings, Lord Thalas and Lady Erica, have arrived, my lord.
Thank you for the escort. You may go now.
If there is anything else that you require, anything at all, you need but say the word.
In that case, I would have a bottle of the realm's finest wine and a serving of fresh fruit delivered to my quarters.
But of course, milady, I shall have the servants fetch it at once.
Ever eager to please, isn't he?
I believe the word you're looking for is sycophant. Congratulations on bringing Glenbrook to its knees, brother. It's a thing of beauty, what you've accomplished. I trust you're already seeing to that fuss outside the castle walls?
Of course.
The other domains are putting up little in the way of resistance. Lord Telior trembles in his seat within the stronghold, and Lord Fox was oblivious to what was happening until it was far too late.
How easily the 3 high houses of Glenbrook break under your iron boot, brother.
Wolford is the last to hold out, but Avlora will deal with them. Prince Roland will be in our hands before long.
Speaking of royalty, brother, I would have thought Cordelia would be dead or rotting in jail. Yet here she sits on the throne. She looks less a vanquished princess and more a queen.
That is precisely what I would have her be.
Whatever do you mean?
Once things have calmed, I shall assume guardianship over her and have her crowned. A few days hence, Regna will be executed. I've already informed Patriat as much.
So the wise and benevolent King Regna meets his end at last.
Father.
Корделия не знае какво става въобще, тя е голям спек.
Please, can someone explain? What are we going to do? Excuse me. Can you tell me what's happening? I don't understand.
Did I hear him wrong? I don't.
Where did we go?
Is everything going to be fine?
Subjects of Glenbrook, I am Gustadolf, Archduke and High Commander of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. Hear my words. The sins King Regna has committed against us, and against you, his own people, are grievous indeed.
What has he done to us? What did he say? I don't believe it. What has King Regna
3 decades have passed since the end of the war. In the years since, we have all done what we can to rebuild our nations. The opening of the Grand Norzelian mines was to be the dawn of a new age. An age where our 3 nations would work together for the peace and prosperity of all. But King Regna spat in the face of that glorious dream. As our engineers worked tirelessly to put success within reach, your King Regna schemed in the shadows to seize control of the mine for his own profit. And when Dragan Esfrost, my dear cousin, and the man tasked with overseeing the mine's operations, became aware of this plot, King Regna had him assassinated in cold blood. In doing so, he betrayed not only my own nation and the holy state of Hyzant, but you as well. The very people who were to share in the wealth the mine would bring. And so we were left with no choice but to march on Whiteholm Castle and put an end to Regna's treachery by force. Our actions were born of a righteous duty to avenge Dragan's murder and this odious betrayal of this historic accord between our nations. What say you, King Regna? Do you deny these charges against you?
I do not. But I beg of you, spare my children.
Please have mercy. No, you can't do this.
Subjects of Glenbrook, your traitor king admits his guilt before you. The punishment for these crimes
his death. Off with his head!
Roland. Cordelia. The future of our kingdom is in your hands now.
Да не е като Санса, нямам идея коя е Санса между другото.
Just days after the fall of the Crown City, King Regna of Glenbrook is beheaded before his subjects. The death of this kind and benevolent monarch plunges the realm into confusion and chaos. With the king perishes an all too short-lived era of peace, and in its place, one of bloodshed and turmoil.
Не съм гледал сериала, не съм чел поредицата, честно казвам. Folk Streets, Crown City, Telior Streets. Йо, колко много има странични работи. Citadel of Sen, сега да видим.
Minister Sorsley.
What is it this time, Booker?
We've just received word that S-Frost has launched a surprise invasion of Glenbrook. Whiteholm burns as we speak.
What's this?
The Crown City has fallen. King Regna was beheaded, and it is said Crown Prince Franny also perished in the fray. Prince Roland has fled to the domain of House Wolfort, with the Grand Duchy's army in close pursuit.
Goddess forbid. What could the Archduke be plotting? And what did the others think of the matter?
At any rate, I must speak with the Hierophant at once.
Minister, if I may assuage you, I propose that perhaps this situation may yet play to House N's benefit.
Our benefit, you say? Indeed. Indeed, you may have the right of it.
Holy shit.
My dear Booker, whatever would House N do without you?
Send a bird to the palace. Tell them that the Holy One's faithful servant Sorsley would humbly beg an audience.
At once, Master.
Окей. Яко мизерници навсякъде, между другото. Яко мизерници.
Whatever is House Telior to do? With King Regna gone, we must find a way to preserve ourselves. Landroy, that proud fool, will no doubt fight to the bitter end. But House Fawkes alone is no match for the Grand Duchy. Yet if House Wolford were to fight at their side... They say Prince Roland is in Wolford's charge. If this is true, there's a good chance they will join the fray. Or will they? The Wolfords may choose to ransom the prince to S-Frost in return for amnesty for their own domain. If it comes to that, S-Frost will either kill the prince and princess, or use them as their pawns, and Glenbrook will fall. Bending the knee to S-Frost may be our only hope if we are to live to see tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Your Majesty, House Fawkes has failed you.
I have failed you. High House, damn it all! When you needed us most, we were not there to answer the call. How did we not see what they were plotting? How did we not know to go to your aid? But no, cursing our fate will not bring you back to us. We must focus our efforts on the one who might yet save Glenbrook from downfall. We must protect Prince Roland with our lives.
It would seem things have calmed outside the castle walls.
What is to become of us now? Word has it the Kingsguard's been slaughtered to the last man. We must flee while we have our lives.
If they meant to kill ordinary folk like us, wouldn't they have done so already? Even as frosty dogs have some honor then. Who'd have thought? Anyway, there's no point fighting. What'll be, will be.
Our people seem less resentful of Esfrost than I would have expected. No doubt due to the Archduke's decision to focus their attack on the castle and leave the town itself unscathed. So the common folk won't be a problem. That just leaves the matter of the royal family. His Grace and the Crown Prince have been dealt with, and Princess Cordelia has been brought to heel. Prince Roland is the only one unaccounted for, but the men I arranged for hunt him down as we speak. Word has it there's also a sizable bounty on his head. No, he'll not last long. I knew Gustadolf to be a shrewd man, but his attention to detail is nothing short of astonishing. I have seen all I would. Let us return.
На Патриет ще му отделя специално внимание, когато извършвам касапницата. Обещавам ви. На Патриет ще му отделя много специално внимание. Когато си отмъщавам. Между другото, интересно е, че с такъв плот играта, която не е от сега плота, той е от години плануван, излиза точно по време на това, което Русия правят в Украйна. В смисъл, нямам намерение да се заговарям надълбоко на темата, но много интересно съвпадение. Така. Close Quarter Combat. Level 10 recommended. Само Ана е левел 10, но няма как да си спестя нея.
If you insist.
Хелъри, масовка. Окей, това може да
I won't let you down.
се наложи така. Нямам много тежки герои, за да понасят демиджа, но нека да пробвам. Commence the battle. The battle begins!
My turn.
Ана. Може би трябваше да тейк на кавър. Магиосниците е добре да изпадат първи.
You'll get no mercy from us.
Feisty, aren't we?
From where shall we strike?
Трябва да ги пръсна малко. Защото иначе магиосниците ще направят мазало. Или пък е така копията. То пичага ще му се стовари Армагедон най-вероятно. И това е нещо, ай си бретай там. За да им забавя движението. Стрелеца ще докопа някого. Не успя да докопа никого. Окей. Cure wounds.
Your wounds are healed.
Much appreciated.
Очаквано. Fire arrow, окей.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Scorch. Между другото, Fire Chain или каквото се казва там, Blazing Chain е окей.
Stay right there.
Забавя му мувмента, което не е голяма работа, но пък е много брутален демидж на сингъл таргет. Frosty Fetters. И е долу.
I see through you. My research bears fruit.
Окей, един долу. Те нямат тактическо превъзходство в момента. Което ми харесва. Ruffle Feathers. Enrage не съм сигурен какво точно ми носи. Fury. Сега ще го проверим. Добре. В този лед там много добро тактическо превъзходство за мен. Я им какво носи State Condition. Prevents a unit from attacking anyone but the one who infuriated them. Окей, това ме кефи. Това много ме кефи. Защото сега в момента няма да нападне никого. Това много ме кефи. Така, Troll Poison.
Suffer.
Навсяка е State Condition и това е яко.
Feisty, aren't we?
Cleave, между другото.
Here goes.
Тя може и да падне, но
Would you look at that?
Хосабара вкара такъв демидж тази атака, че и да падне няма драма. Този избяга. Окей, масова магия. Скорч. Окей.
Forward.
By the way, така ще ги групирам прекалено много. Но пък иначе ще убия стрелеца, който сега в момента е безполезен като цяло. Искам ли да го убивам докато е безполезен? Може би не.
Death from above.
To lead, I must grow.
Така... Хюрунс, това е много добре, защото ми позволява малко да... Така, орлицата... Искам ли да я жертвам? Не. Но мога да я спася и едновременно да убия един от техните. О, фак! Добре, това не го очаквах. Това е малко грубо. Може би най-слабият човек в армията ми, честно казано. Корентин. Mighty Strike.
I hope you're watching, grandfather.
Whirlwind. Icy Breath. Може би.
I did it! I did it!
Let me heal your wounds.
Кой се нуждае най-много от хилинг? Някой нуждае ли се от това да умре? Корентин не е толкова добре, но...
Be at ease.
Thank you. Allow me.
Scorch. Blazing Chains Resistant.
Flames, heed my call.
Time for some research.
Корентин не му е зле и може би ще довърши и така.
Yes, very
You've made a grave mistake.
Ще довърши работа.
has arrived.
Там трябва да се оголи малко поле, тъй като работа е много тегава. Но от друга гледна точка, ако дам Ruffle Feathers, не ето този, ще мога поне единия да го спра да атакува. Но да, оголвам доста пространство за атака, поне трима ще бъдат атакувани наведнъж. Ой. Фюри той не мога да атакува никого. За жалост, негова. Сега трябва да разчистя малко полето, но... Не мога да рискувам този да оцелее, защото този е масов магиосник. Blindness. Mighty Strike оцели.
Leave everything to me.
Генерално най-добрият ми ход е Be Brave ей тука.
Ain't over yet.
Very good.
Forward.
Сереноа Улфорд. Ето тука с Hulk Dive може би.
Now I end this.
Добре. Така.
Here I come.
Може би Blinding Arrow по този.
From this range. Victory is ours. Me next.
Ай.
I will fight to my last breath.
Сега магията къде ще удари? Не е магия, окей. Контратака идеално. Този мод е проблем. Вземи и отделно имането. Sanctuary за жалост няма да сработи. Мога просто да го атакувам. Предпочитам да използвам Сереноа. Защото ще нанесе повече демидж от моя човек. И пак ще използвам Сереноа. Може би. Значи едният ми вариант е това, така... Окей, мисля, че така ще е най-добре.
You've left yourself open.
Използването на Сереноа е точно това, което трябва да бъде. Flame Shield не е толкова добре. Окей.
You've made a grave mistake.
Супер! Така, много малко кръв имат. Сега. Ти пичага, слагаш Icy Breath ей тука.
Most interesting.
Take their breath away. Okay.
Lionel has arrived.
Окей. Предполагам. End turn.
My turn. A sound strike. It's over. I feel stronger already.
Leave everything to me.
Be brave.
This might sting some.
What have we here?
Defeat is not an option.
Искам да обера паричките. Не ме интересува. Искам да обера паричките.
Time to take flight.
Нека ме удари майната му. Искам да обера паричките. То какво ще излекува ли сега? Какво ще направи? Не. Да, окей, това е супер файн. Просто искам да обера паричките. Въобще не ме интересува другото.
Wind!
Тази Wind магия е доста силна.
Be at ease.
Most appreciated.
I fight for peace.
Scorch!
With the powers in me.
Now then, to work.
I will end this.
Може да касна някаква магия за експито.
Lionel has arrived.
Сега ще трупам експи.
Combat is not Lionel's forte.
Ще трупам парички, експиде, не парички.
Not an option.
Hulk dive.
Death from above.
They came from above. Stone и Timber. Голяма работа. Голям спойл. Страшен. Ей. То ще му вдигна лък, защото някак си се вписва в... Не, по-скоро ще му вдигна HP. Вписва се някакси първо в персоната, че е такъв, който обикаля из бойното поле и ги подкупва. Като цяло не е бияч. Така че по-добре да има малко повече кръв. Той е бияч, но по-раперски. Така. Я да купим малко информация. Medal of Bravery. Окей. Exchange. Quietus Points. Exchange. Сега да видим как се ползват тия Quietus като цяло. Промоут клас. Всички са левел 9, а скоро ще са на 10 левел, ще мога да апгрейд на класове. Естествено, първо ще подкарам Сереноа. Той ще стане Sword Fighter. Ще му се вдигна Strength и разни други глупости. Ще има Sweeping Slash. А не, Ана вече може да се апгрейдне. Така че мога първо почнем с Ана. Strength и Physical Defense. Ще й се вдигнат като стане Асасин. Що не? Апгрейдваме директно. Accuracy и се вдига.
I must be ever ready.
Ана видно доста OP клас. Master Assassin после му остане, се вдигне Accuracy и Evasion. Но това е левел 20. I must be ever ready. Until next time. Тотално не прочетах какво ми казва този пичага, но може би ще трябва да го направя следващия път. 1500 стрен. Окей, Magic Ring. Golden Pinky Ring. Дали си струва Spoils? Колко пък да си струва, не знам. Wind Resistance и глупости. А тя е 11 лева вече, Анна. Престай си. А къде въобще виждам тия клайото си, които... Някъде в битка ще ги има. Майната му. Окей. Анна е вече доста по-голям лево от моите хора. От средния човек. Безконтролно вдига XP, защото просто отива и ги бие здраво. Тя нанася и по 2 атаки. Абе, като цяло е доста ОП, за да съм напълно честен.
Lord Serenoa, thank the heavens you're safe.
It is good to be home.
Castle Wolfort is the most impregnable stronghold in all the kingdom. You will be safe here, Your Highness.
Thank you. I can only hope Father and Sir Maxwell are safe as well.
Benedict, there is news.
What's the matter, Benedict? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
Your Highness, my lord, pray try to remain calm. His Grace was beheaded at the Crown City not bells ago.
Father... No. Say it is not so!
Roland.
I can only imagine what you're feeling now, Your Highness. But I fear we have not the luxury of grieving. As the last living heir to the throne, there is no doubt that the Archduke will target you next.
Indeed. We must move quickly. I would seek Father's counsel.
About Lord Simon.
What is it? Has something befallen Father?
Gravely ill is the word.
Father!
Lord Simon, what is the meaning of this?
He collapsed when he heard the news from the Crown City, and has not opened his eyes since.
You must be mad. The man was stronger than an ox.
We cannot afford to lose Lord Simon. Not now, of all times.
Father. Be strong, Father. This realm still needs you. I still need you, Father. Father.
Serenoa.
Is there any chance he will recover?
Our healers are doing everything they can, but none can say.
Very well.
Серенова трябва да стъпи здраво, ще не ще.
Do not give up hope, Serenoa. The malady will not take your father easily.
Forgive me, Roland. I can only imagine what you feel now.
I must stay strong. I cannot allow father's death to be in vain. You too must remain composed. For Lord Simon. And for those who now look to you for guidance in his stead.
I will try.
Pardon me, my lord. I come bearing a message.
From whom?
The scout we had sent in search of Sir Maxwell returned with this.
Sir Maxwell's mask.
Reports have it that it was found near Whiteholm Bridge.
Blood. No. It cannot be.
This mask was all that was found, you say?
The bridge was all but overflowing with the bodies of the fallen. It was not possible to ascertain all of their identities. And the swift course of the river thwarted any efforts to search further.
I see. Thank you for the report. Get some rest. You have earned it.
Yes, my lord.
Sir Maxwell, you too abandon me now?
Да ти кажа на сър Максуел не му е по-лесно отколкото на тебе, пичага. You too abandon me now. Sure.
At Gustadolf's command, S-Frost musters its forces at Whiteholm Castle and commences a march on the Wolfort domain. Their aim, to seize in their clutches Prince Roland, the unwilling heir to Glenbrook's throne.
Без коментар, Любо. Без коментар.
My lord, the Frosty army advances on us as we speak. A missive has arrived from Lord Gustadolf. It says they will stand down on the condition that we surrender Prince Roland to them at once.
We've not much time before they're on our doorstep, my lord.
Word has it that General Avlora herself heads the vanguard.
Gustadolf's not taking any chances. The scheming bastard.
Summon the War Council at once. We must take swift action.
You cannot be serious about this.
It's all right, Frederica.
Please continue, Benedict.
Thank you. Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Esfrost?
I say we refuse. We owe Sir Maxwell that much. Precisely. Sir Maxwell entrusted us with keeping His Highness safe, and we accepted.
There's no place in the realm more sheltered by the terrain than this castle. He is safer here than anywhere. And yet, if the Archduke were to march on us with an army as great as the one that took the Crown City, or, heaven forbid, a greater one,
the natural fortifications of this land would work against us. Our shelter would become our jail.
So you propose that we just abandon him? That we sacrifice his life for our own protection?
Better my life than any of yours. This is my battle. I would not see the blood of my friends spilt in my name.
But see, Your Highness, that's where you're wrong. House Wolfort's the sword and shield of the crown. You go to battle, we go with you. So it's always been.
Enough! I will leave before I see your domain ravaged by fighting. It is the only way. Surely you see this, yes?
I refuse to believe sacrificing any of us is the correct path.
My lord, we cannot allow war to come to the Wolfort domain. Your highest priority must be to your loyal subjects. You must decide.
Трите ни отговора са: I cannot render a decision here and now. There must be some solution. Второто е: as his vassal, I must fight to protect the prince. But as their lord, I must ensure my people's safety. И третото е: we cannot hope to win against Esfrost. But if we do nothing to stop them, many will lose their lives. Отговор едно, нали, накратко, аз не мога да взема решение тук и сега, трябва да има друг начин, нали. Вторият отговор е: като негов васал, аз трябва да защитавам принца, но като лорд трябва да донеса сигурността на моите хора. И третото е: не можем да се надяваме на победа срещу Есфрост, но ако не направим нищо да ги спрем, много ще изгубят животите си. И трите отговора са много разколебани. Аз често казвам съм по-скоро за отговор 3 за момента, така че 1, 2 или 3 чат също можете да вземете решение тук. Моят отговор би бил 3. Със сигурност няма да им предадем принца. Това ще е решението, за което ще се боря в съвета. Това ще е решението, за което се боря. Аз не вярвам, че те ще се спрат до тук и със сигурност дори да им предадем принца, аз няма да съм спокоен. За напред Любо също каза 3, окей. Предстои трудно решение.
But if we do nothing to stop them, many will lose their lives.
Indeed, all paths are fraught with danger. In which case, we ought to choose whichever option ensures our survival. If we live, we can reclaim what we've lost.
So we'd be buying ourselves some time.
As the master of this domain, you and no other must decide how we proceed.
I understand that, Benedict. Prepare the scales of conviction. I would hear everyone's thoughts on the matter.
Ключов избор е време за политика. Моето решение тук е еднолично. Роланд няма да бъде предаден. Ще се бием, ако се налага. И ще се наложи, но ще се бием. Роланд няма да бъде предаден. Най-малкото, че имахме някаква аудиенция с Хайзан, така че може би ще имам симпатизанти там. Please.
I will give the signal when it is time to cast your vote. I ask each of you to weigh the matter carefully till then.
Very well, my lord. To our own councils we go.
Their hearts are divided. Still, a compelling argument may yet change some minds. Alas, I have an incomplete picture of the situation, and I would be a poor lord if I did not hear the voice of my people. I should venture into town. Going out, my lord? Yes, I wish to ensure everything in the town is in order. Understood, my lord. When your work is done, pray speak to me once more. I will. I would do just that, thank you. I should return to the hall once I've spoken with the people. Perhaps I'll learn something that will sway some minds. Ана отново undecided като цяло. A terror like none other came over me when I saw the state in which you returned, my lord. Благодаря за грижата, приятелю, но всичко е наред. Аз съм видеогеймър. Няма страшно. HP Ring Obtained. Даже не знае, че там ще има предмет. Но окей. Ростер. Кой може да има нужда от HP Ring? Може би Серен Ноа, който няма предмети все още. Да кажем Серен Ноа 145 кръв. Става. I prayed we'd never know conflict again after the Salt Iron War. Yet here we stand, peering into the abyss. Though it was Glenbrook and Esfrost launching an attack on Hyzant all those years ago, the Holy State, reeling from the surprise assault, turned to Lord Simon for help. Back then, Ulfort was still an independent clan and agreed to an alliance. All Norzilia was poured for the fighting. Its nations and people were left depleted. So I have heard. Father told me stories of the secret meetings with King Regna that restored peace to the realm. Indeed, it was they who brought Hyzant and Esfrost to the table, and then the war to an end. It was your father's efforts that led the king to bring your house into the royal family's fold as the crown's military might. War is brewing, Lord Serenoa. Think carefully upon how you will navigate it. Отговорите са ми. I find myself in the unfortunate position of having thought peace would be everlasting. Второто е I cannot allow the currents to carry me along. I must use them to my advantage and turn the tide of battles to come. И третото е My father risked his life to bring honor to our house. И I'll not be the one to tarnish his legacy. Аз съм за 1 или 3, като това им дава равен глас. Така че ако някой от вас гласува, може би неговия глас ще реши. Даже ако е само един човек, ко гласува, както предния път, неговия глас със сигурно ще реши. Нали? Накратко превода е... аз съм в неизгодната позиция, че си мислих, че мира ще е безкрайен, нали? Че ще трае вечно. Второто е не мога да оставя, нали, да се пусна по течението. Трябва да използвам течението, за да натрупам своето превъзходство, когато дойде време за битка. И, нали, третото е баща ми рискува живота си, за да донесе чест на този дом. Аз няма да бъда този, който ще оскверни неговия завет. Да, 1 или 3. Може би 1, ако съм сам, ако няма някой друг, който да гласува. Ще избера 1. Казва Любо също 1. Така че сме окей. As did we all, my boy. I thought I'd never experience war again. I know it must be hard for you, having never known known it in the first place, and alas, we are without even your father's wisdom. Our lives are in our hands, O Lord Serenoa. Look deep inside yourself. I shall take that to heart, thank you. Доста предмети, между другото. Marvels of Norzelia, част 2. Everybody looks so scared. What happened, Lord Serenoa? Marvels of Norzelia. Част 11. The Ministry of Medicine is an impressive institution for the pursuit of life and magic situated in the Byzantine capital. Here pioneers in the field of magic, medicine and healing use advanced research and experimentation to investigate the mysteries of life itself. They use their findings to benefit believers, healing grievous wounds and curing hitherto incurable disease for countless patients, and increasing the population's overall health and life expectancy. They believe their research to be part of the goddess's divine blessing. A ministry researcher I happened to meet told me, there is no miracle panacea in this world, but we like to think nothing is impossible. Whether her boundless optimism was due to her faith in the goddess or in her own ability, that was not something I, neither a researcher nor a believer, was fit to judge. Long have I heard rumors of secret traps that dot the U4 domain. If the tales are to be believed, they serve to make quick work of invaders, though I can't help but wonder why keep such a valuable weapon a secret. Secret traps. It's hard to say what this might mean for us. They might well be employed to give us an advantage in battle, but at what cost to our own, нали? Аз си ги спомням тия секрет трапове като цяло. Ulford Secret Weapon. Rumor has it there is a device hidden in the Ulford Castle town capable of laying waste to invading armies. Whether this is truth or falsehood is unknown, but if it does indeed exist, it could really deal just as much damage to the townsfolk. Fact. Why has Aesfrost attacked? I thought all conflicts was behind us with the opening of the mines. And what of your marriage to Frederica? Was that merely a ruse? И отговорите са ми, Aesfrost's betrayal will not stand. They will answer to for their atrocities. Второто е, I share in your confusion, but Frederica knew nothing of this. Pray do not blame her for Aesfrost's actions. И третото е, the kingdom has no true allies, nor true enemies. We shall sue for peace and work to avoid further conflict. Накратко превода в отговорите. Първият отговор е, предателството на Aesfrost няма да бъде изтърпяно, нали? Те ще си платят за техните зверства. Вторият отговор е, аз поделям твоето объркване, но Фредерика няма нищо общо с това. Моля те, не я обвинявай за действията на Aesfrost. И третото е, кралството няма истински приятели или истински врагове. Ние трябва да се борим за мир и да работим за това да избегнем бъдещи конфликти. Тук съм пас. Ако някой от вас иска да вземе, да каже своя отговор, кажете го, ако не ще избера с Зара. И трите са нещо, което е валидно за мен. 1, 2 или 3? Струва ми се... Ако трябва да отгатвам кое какво е, първото трябва да е Morality, второто трябва да е... Второто трябва да е Freedom и трето трябва да е Utility. Окей, хвърлям зарчето, щом няма отговори. Четири. Втория отговор. Okay. Yes, of course. She is your betrothed. We too wish to believe she had no hand in this. And surely they will not come for our domain, where the Archduke's own sister now resides? Precisely, yes. You have nothing to fear. We shall defend our land to the end. It is a relief to hear that. My heart aches for the royal family, but I should hate to see such an unnecessary war descend upon us. Well, kinda bad news for you. There's a paper calling for the arrest of Prince Roland. Says they want him taken alive. I shudder to think what will become of the kingdom now. If he is to be delivered alive, I would wager they have no plans of executing him, at least not anytime soon. I should let the others know of this. Или пък не. Esfros has distributed wanted posters of Prince Roland across the realm, offering a reward to whomsoever captures him alive. Likely the duchy intends to use the young prince as means to some unknown end. Okay. Is it true? Has Esfros attacked the crown city? How could the nobles have let this happen? Good question, my man. Good question. Has the crown city truly fallen? What madness is this? Mama's not herself today. Has something scary happened? Truly scary, my dear. There's commotion in the capital, to be sure, but it'll be over soon. The Dawn Spear will see to that. Aye, the sun won't set on Glenbrook till Sir Maxwell falls. Ha! As if that would ever happen. Sir Maxwell laid down his life so that we might see another day. We must do all in our power to see that his noble sacrifice was not in vain. Добър ден, Митко. Roland's master, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear, went missing after he faced Avlora in combat to buy Serenoa and his comrades time to escape. His mask was later discovered floating down the river and has found its way into Roland's hands. Okay. HP Recovery Pellet. Нещо е. I'd mind to make my way to the capital. I'd mind to make my way to the capital, but the high road's blocked. What's the meaning of this, anyway? I've got mouths to feed at home. No mouse currently at home, though. Няма усти вкъщи в момента, но явно децата му си играят някъде. Или нещо такова. Ой! Сега. Returning to the council chamber, my lord? Yeah, return to the council chamber. Сега, знаете моето решение. Със сигурност няма да сарендърнем принц Роланд.
Serenoa.
There must be a way to avoid weighing my life against those of the others. I trust we can find it. Decide what you will. I shall follow whatever judgment you pass. We must protect Roland at all costs. I will not allow my life to be weighed against those of the other people. Сега, отговорите са три възможни. Surely we can find a way to protect you and the people. Второто е Our kingdom needs you, as do I and the house Ulford. И третия отговор е Have you forgotten Sir Maxwell's dying words? Would you render his noble sacrifice for naught? В превод, нали, отговор едно казва със сигурност има начин да защитим и теб и хората. Вторият отговор е кралството се нуждае от теб, както и аз и дома Улфорд се нуждаем от теб. И третия отговор е забравили последните думи на Сър Максуел. Неговата жертва ще бъде за нищо, така ли? Гласувайте чат за кое решение искате да вземем. Аз казвам 3 в случая. 3 е... Жертвата на Сър Максуел е нещо, което е ключово. Като цяло, очевидно е, че отговорите с допълнителната информация, която получаваме, са привилегировани в много чести случаи. Но в случая е доста добър отговор, тъй като Роланд е човек на честта по принцип и е човек, който е доста своенравен много често и като цяло е романтик. И този отговор според мен е нещо, което Роланд би приел като своя отговор. Така че ако няма други гласове, бих сложил глас за 3. В смисъл, ако няма други гласове, ще изберат 3, нали? Но ако има други гласове, ще видим как се стекат те. 1, 2 или 3 чат. Аз често казвам, наистина не смятам, че Максуел е мъртъв. Но това ще е поредната изненада, поднесена от играта. Въпреки че все едно Максуел има шанс да оцелее, ако Максуел наистина бъде мъртъв. При някакъв момент му намерят тялото и това свали морала на моята армия или нещо такова, не знам. Но да. Отговор 3.
Certainly.
Master taught that whoever rules is righteous by virtue of their station alone. But now, though I weigh your words more heavily than most, I know not what is right.
However,
I appreciate you speaking your mind, but I have my own thoughts on the matter. After all, if this matter can be settled by me alone, is it not best if I do so? Отговори. Pray do not deny your beloved master his last request. Или Your sacrifice alone will not overcome this impasse. It's nothing more than an abdication of your responsibility. И третото е The Ulford domain has many secrets, one of which we might use to drive the enemy back. Превод за отговорите е не отказвай на любимия си господар неговото последно желание. Второто е твоята жертва няма да донесе, няма да промени нищо, нали? Това не е нищо повече от абдикация от отговорност от твоя страна. И другото е дома Улфорд, нали? Имението на Улфорд има своите тайни. Една от тях можем да използваме, за да изтласкаме враговете си назад. Като цяло не съм особено убеден. И тук по принцип бих казал 2. Защото е точно това по принцип. Тази саможертва е точно бягане от отговорност в някаква степен. Поне от Роланд. Въпросът е дали това няма да донесе някакви спомени за хокането, което е получава от брат си и баща си и да го накара да се затвори и да избяга отново от отговорност. Въпросът е дали ще го приеме по различен начин, защото ние сме му приятели, или ще го накара да се затвори тотално. Отговор 1 е малко отчаян за вкуса ми, а отговор 3 е нещо, което Въпреки, че е нещо, което идва с тайна информация, която сме добили, аз често казвам си мисля, че по-скоро не е толкова добър кос. Защото за какво го изкушаваме? Там ще има жертви, в битките ще има. Той не вярва, че... Тук не става просто дали ще бъдат загубени хора, дали ще загубим битката, дали ще бъдат загубени хора и те хора пак ще бъдат загубени. Така че моят отговор би бил 2, ако нямате други предпочитания. Ако имате други предпочитания, кажете ги сега, тъй като няма да се бавя толкова на този отговор. Тъй като все пак искам да мога да завърша тази мисия в днешния стрим. You mean to say my life has not such value as the others would ascribe to it?
Well...
A most blunt truth to confront, though I dare say it has merit. I can no longer discern what is right or wrong. I place my fate in your hands. Undecided. I'm Anna.
Lord Saranoa.
Will you surrender the prince or not? Will you choose House Ulfort or the whole kingdom? It is a question of our priorities. What matters most to you? We must protect Roland at all costs. Do you mean to protect Prince Roland at all costs? О, тук има информация, която не сме отключили. Много интересно, тя може да е някаква информация, която в S-Frost ни се дава, да речем, или нещо такова. Много интересно. We cannot capitulate to every demand our enemies make. Е първият отговор и второто е House Ulfort shrinks from no enemy. We will strategize and fight as we always have. Първият отговор е, ние не можем да капитулираме пред всяко вражеско изискване, което нашите врагове имат. Дома Улфорд няма да се предаде пред никой враг е втория отговор. Ние ще стратегираме и ще се бием, както винаги сме го правили. За мен първият отговор е по-добрия, тъй като в крайна сметка трябва да можем да поставим граница някъде. Така че бих избрал първия, ако... Нали, чувствайте се свободни да гласувате с 1, 2 или 3 във всеки един момент. Няма да подканям повече, тъй като има доста решения да се вземат. Ще изчаквам по едни 20-30 секунди, за да може всеки да си гласува, ако има желание. Моят отговор би бил отговор 1.
In that case...
Every demand. So you foresee this being the first of many? And it is true that bending the knee might cost us the opportunity for a counterattack. In any case, we must not be too hasty.
I need time.
I'll consider the matter with what little time we have. Благодаря, Любо. Значи, добре, че гласувахме за едно и също нещо в крайна сметка.
What do you need?
Roland is worth more to S-Frost as a political pawn than a corpse. They will not kill him once they have him. At least that is how I see it. If we are to do what gives us most hope, then Roland himself has the right of it. We must protect Roland at all costs. Pray tell me what reasoning led to your decision. I will not bet the life of our prince, of my friend, on a mere supposition. Първият отговор. Вторият отговор е We are finished the moment we bend the knee. There must be a way to strike at them. И третият отговор е I fear delivering Roland will not stop S-Frost's onslaught. И така, отговорите в превод значат аз няма да заложа живота на принца, на моя приятел, в името на едно предположение. Вторият отговор е ние приключваме в момента, в който се поддадем. Трябва да има начин да ги ударим. И третия отговор е, опасявам се, че това да им дадем Роланд няма да спре убийствата и зверствата на S-Frost. И това е моят отговор, по принцип. Аз съм на това мнение. Аз не мисля, че S-Frost ще се спрат. Три е моят отговор, по принцип. Аз си мисля, че това, което прави пичагата, който му забравих името, краля, мисля, че това е предварително планувано.
I wonder about that.
They would have already laid siege to the Ulfort domain if that were indeed their goal. Perhaps they mean to cow us rather than conquer us.
Well...
We've not but conjecture. My mind can find no peace among the paths before me. Might I ask you to expound on your thoughts? Okay. Surrendering Roland will show the people we lack courage. We will not have an easy time of it if we lose their trust. I am prepared to fight for the last 5 втория отговор, even if we cannot win. House Ulford remains the royal family's sword and shield. И третия отговор е truth be told, I have a plan, provided the rumors I've heard are true. И преводите са да предадем Роланд. Ще покажа на хората, че ние нямаме кураж и няма да ни е лесно след като изгубим доверието им. Второто, аз съм приготвен да се боря до края, дори да не мога да спечелим. Дома Улфорд е и остава меча и щита на кралското семейство. И третото е, за да съм честен, имам план, ако слуховете, които чух, са верни, разбира се. Тайната, за която говори, е някакво тайно оръжие, за което се говори в града. Публична тайна е, че има тайно оръжие в самия град, по принцип. Което е интересно, че информация не е стигала до нас, но е военна тайна, доколкото разбирам. И някой от нашите хора най-вероятно има информация за това оръжие. Може би Ера Дори или някой друг. Или някой от кралската... Не от кралската, ми от гвардията там. Но да, слухове за това са... там. Има два варианта. Или тия слухове са верни, или тия слухове са насъдени от врага. Като отговор не буди доверие, казваш. Аз би гласувал за него пък, тъй като струва ми се, че тя е практичен човек по принцип. Не е толкова голям романтик, че да й пасне първи отговор. Според мен тя е практичен човек. Джила. И моят отговор би бил в 3, честно казано. Но да, ако тия слухове пък са насъдени от врага по някакъв начин, това значи, че врага иска ние да се бием. Иска ние да излезем и ние да сме виновни за тази агресия. Въпросът е, че ако врага ни иска ние сме виновни за тази агресия, врага ни вече е готов на агресия. И ние ще сме в изгодна позиция да атакуваме. Ти казваш едно, аз казвам 3, така че фърляме зарчето. Всеки отговор има равен шанс да се падне. Едно. Ще бъде едно. Първият отговор. Окей. You raise an excellent point, казва тя. The importance of having a member of the royal family present is not lost on me, I assure you. I thank you for sharing your thoughts. I suppose now we see that fortune has... what fortune has in store for us. Okay. Gio is indifferent, пишеше, не е deep in thought. Окей. Това пак е окей за мен. Benedict.
My lord.
It would not be wise to continue this fight with Aesfrost. If protecting His Highness's life is our first priority, it would be safer to accept their conditions. In other words, you feel that Roland is of more use to Aesfrost alive as a puppet than dead. Precisely. Furthermore, we must consider Princess Cordelia, who currently is in the enemy's clutches alone. We must protect Roland at all cost. I trust that you will make a reasoned decision, my lord. Казва Бенедикт. Ulford's Secret Weapon, може той да знае за това оръжие, между другото. Самия Бенедикт е един от най-вероятните да знае за това. There must be another way, е първият отговор. The royal family is a beacon to the people. With the king slain, they need Roland now more than ever. И третия отговор е Perhaps the battle is not as hopeless as one might think. Е третия отговор. И случая отново съм за 3, но този път по друга причина. Аз мисля, че Бенедикт е един от най-възможните знаещи, като дясната ръка на вече бившия лорд, в случая Симон, бащата. И ако има някой, който знае това, може би е Бенедикт. Тъй като това видно е някаква тайна или е чист слух, чиста спекулация. Да, мисля, че това може да служи за подпитване също така. Но иначе 2 би бил моят отговор. The town's secret weapon, казва Бенедикт. Значи знае. I must confess, I was not aware Lord Serenoa knew of our domain's last resort.
So,
have you any more to say in your favor? Окей, той знае за какво става дума. Първият отговор е: Is it not together with Roland that we might best protect both domain and kingdom? Surely that is reason enough. Второто е: I do not believe the battle is futile one. Victory or defeat is but a matter of fortune. И третото е: I have as much duty to the royal family as I do to the house Ulford. Such is the lot of lords and such is the lot of the lords of high houses. Okay. Може би едно. Тук нито един не ти изпъква. Може би едно и аз казвам. Знаете ли какво? Заровете ще решат всичко. И на мен нито един не ми е супер изпъкващ. 3. Значи отговор 2. I do not believe the battle is a futile one. Това е тотално отговор, който не е за него, но щом заровете казват: Acting merely on wishful thinking will open you to criticism, and rightly so. Though this presumes that I have correctly deduced that you agree with His Highness's thinking.
I am decided.
At any rate, I thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. I shall take them to heart. Окей, добре. Време е. Commence the voting stage.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we surrender Prince Roland, or do we protect him from those who would do him harm? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Persuasion, така ли беше кръстено?
I am sorry.
Forgive me, but on this point I cannot yield. Ooh.
Forgive me, my lord.
Forgive me. On this matter I will not be swayed. Двама. Двама няма да се откажат от вота си.
You aren't wrong, but...
Considering the Duchy's actions, I fear this is the only way forward. Holy shit. Моля те.
My apologies.
I maintain the courage of my convictions. Oh boy. Мисля, че предадем Роланд. Oh boy. Мисля, че предадем Роланд. Въпреки цялото ми усилие.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen. The way forward is decided. Surrendering Prince Roland is the only way we can survive.
Свършихме покъртителна работа. Окей.
So be it.
0-4.
The decision is made. This is the path we walk.
Was there truly no other way?
Roland.
Say no more. Thank you for sheltering me, my friend. The choice you have made is wise and just. Go forward with your heads high.
The choice I have made is BS. My man. I saw upon the scales. Save your game. It is what it is. Няма да рескаме. Така. Време е за продължението
House Wolfort surrenders their charge, Prince Roland, at Gustadolf's behest, sparing themselves from the Duchy's wrath. House Tellior surrenders their land, also buying their reprieve. Lord Silvio bends the knee, declaring absolute devotion to their Frosty masters. House Fawkes surrenders nothing, the last of the high houses to remain loyal to their fallen king. News of their countrymen's capitulations shocks Lord Landroy, leaving him with a grave choice to make.
Whew. Sheesh.
I've brought the prince, Your Grace.
Gustadolf, you traitorous bastard! You'll pay for what you've done to my family! Mark my words!
Easy there, Avlora. We need him alive, after all.
I am sworn to do all in my power to keep you from harm, Your Grace.
The boy is overcome with emotion, and who could blame him? Perhaps this will quell his rage a bit.
Cordelia!
Brother! Let him go.
Indulge her, Avlora.
Oh, brother! Thank the heavens you're safe. They didn't hurt you, did they?
I'm fine. I thought I'd never see you again. Let us speak after. Surely the Archduke will afford us that small mercy.
Yes. Later, then.
Prince Roland, you are well aware of the position Glenbrook finds itself in, yes? Your kingdom is ours. House Tellior and House Wolfort have both bent the knee. Among the three high houses, only House Fawkes still proves recalcitrant.
You mean for me to convince Lord Landroy to submit?
Oh, nothing so tedious as that. I want you to order his death. I'm certain House Wolfort would be more than happy to oblige.
You're mad! I won't be a mouthpiece to your cruelty.
I know you've only just come into your responsibility, so allow me to offer a word of advice. A prince's first thought should ever be of his people.
What are you saying?
Landroy will not stand idly by for long. When he acts, and act he will, this land will once again be consumed by the fires of war. It is your duty as prince to quench that fire while it is yet kindling, lest you rule over a kingdom of corpses when all is done. You see that I am right, Your Highness. Give the order.
О, вау. Аз съм изключително не готов да се бия с Лендрой. Даже не съм сигурен дали искам да знам какво става.
Phallus, enjoying yourself, are you? I do wish you'd learn to temper your vices, brother.
And I wish you'd learn to live a little, sister. Well then, what is it?
We leave for the Falk's domain at once.
I thought those Wolfort dogs were to do the deed. Why must we go?
You really must use your head more often. The one atop your shoulders, that is. When have you ever known a dog to be obedient without some good measure of discipline?
Indeed. Very well then, dear sister. I shall be ready anon.
Все още трябва да има начин да обърна това. Нямам никакво намерение да се подчинявам на Есфрост. Трябва ми малко политика. Хиж да не е.
Twould seem the rumors were true, my lord. House Wolfort has delivered Prince Roland into Esfrost's clutches. And House Tellur... My lord, they too have... My lord?
My good man, when you look at this painting, what do you feel?
It is our home. As beautiful and verdant in reality as it is depicted by a master's brush.
Indeed. It is a treasure, our land. Its safekeeping entrusted to us by His Majesty King Regna. May his soul rest in peace. An honor without equal. A duty worth fulfilling. At all and any cost. A duty I will not shirk from. Now or ever.
Добре, character stories.
The sun's a harsh mistress, ain't she? If she sticks around much longer, my fields are apt to wither from the attention. I'd give my firstborn for a drop of rain.
Aye. And it ain't just the crops what are worse for wear. I'd cry over our lot, but naught but dust would pour from my eyes.
How pitiless, the caprices of nature. What grudge do the heavens bear to make the poor souls who tend the land suffer so? I would be remiss to let such suffering continue. If fate will show you no mercy, then I shall. You begged for even a single drop of rain. I shall give you more. Behold as I flood this desiccated land with nourishment.
Huh? What's that the lady said? I believe she means to pull rain from a cloudless sky.
Ha! I'd have more luck getting milk from a bull.
You must tell me if you do. We're in sore need of a miracle.
A pleasure as always to see you, my lord. You've come just in time. This lass is about to put on a show.
I am called Dizana. Allow me to banish the sun's cruel rays from your domain, that your people may see a measure of succor.
Banish the sun? I wasn't aware it was in the habit of taking orders.
Тая играла малко по-пила за the beginning.
Will slap my ass like I was just born. Rain! Honest to goodness, rain!
How did... I've never witnessed a miracle like this.
Zana, was it? On behalf of my people, allow me to express to you my deepest gratitude.
There is no need for such formalities. I seek only to alleviate the suffering of the downtrodden in any way I can. If it is not too bold of me to ask, Do you have need of a humble shaman within your ranks? Tales of House Wolfort's magnanimity have reached even my remote village. It would be an honor to serve you, my lord.
We would welcome you with open arms, and the honor would be entirely ours. Doubtless, we will have occasion to call upon your talents sooner rather than later.
Zano joined our forces, окей. Трябва да взема прави избори, кои герои excels at Wind and Lightning Magic, summons Rainstorm and Tempest to turn the tides of battle, окей.
Hey, what's a child like you doing in such a lonely place?
I have nowhere else to go.
Where are your parents?
They died years ago.
My lord.
My name is Serenoa. What's yours?
Piccoletta.
Piccoletta? You throw that ball with such skill.
Because it's my job. When I throw this ball, everyone applauds. Well, they used to. But the circus is gone now, so I'm all on my own. What are you doing here, mister?
We are trying to put an end to this war.
I hate war. War made everyone go away. You're really gonna end the war? Then let me go with you.
Ah, yeah.
I can throw my ball and help you fight the bad people.
Okay.
Oops. There goes my tummy grumbling again.
My lord, we cannot simply leave this poor child here.
I know. All right then, Piccoletta. Come with us. But before we go fight the bad people, let us fill our bellies. After that, perhaps you could show us some tricks with your ball.
Sure thing. That's what I'm best at.
Piccoletta joined your forces. Това е класическия JRPG момент, между другото. An expert in offensive items increases the range of offensive items, can summon a decoy of herself. Окей. Добре. Класическия JRPG момент, между другото, просто. Абсолютно задължителен. Encampment. Нямам много време, но ще видим как се развивам като цяло. Lord Serenoa, listen to this. I was throwing my bow the other day and everyone started clapping. I love it here. I'll do my best to put a smile on everyone's face. Lord Serenoa, allow me to express my gratitude once more for accepting one such as myself into your ranks. When this war began, I wondered what I should be doing as a shamaness, but then you came along and I knew it was fate. I promise to do all I can to be of service to House Wolfort. Шаманесата точно исках да развия като цяло. Lightning damage. Окей. Се надявам да успея до 4 часа съм приключил, че иначе ще е тегаво.
What? Invade the Folk's domain?
Such was the edict delivered to us by the Frosty messenger.
Ludicrous. They would have the high houses turn on one another? We should be treating with house folks, not stabbing them in the back.
Doubtless the Archduke has little regard for honor between houses. He views the Falk's land as a fruit ripe for plucking.
One which they would pluck for themselves. Or have us pluck for them, rather.
The decree was signed in Prince Roland's own hand.
Lies! His hand was forced.
Indeed, by my brother. And if we disobey, the Archduke would have good reason to make an example of us.
Gustadolf wins either way. We're trapped.
And yet, no trap is infallible, my lord. There must be a way to avoid the civil war the Archduke is intent on causing.
Aye, and I reckon Lord Landroy's of the same mind. He's the last man who wants to see countrymen slaughtering each other.
Agreed, but we must tread carefully.
If indeed it is the land itself that Gustadolf desires, perhaps an exchange can be arranged.
An exchange of what? Territory?
Just so. House Tellior negotiated similar terms. Far from ideal, to be certain, but preferable to the alternative. Whether Lord Landroy will be amenable to such terms, however, is another matter entirely.
Still, it is our best chance. Let us treat with Lord Landroy. In the meantime, Frost must believe that we are playing along. Advance our forces to the Folk's domain.
Yes, my lord.
Тега винка малко. Folks Streets.
Milord, are you off to battle again?
Aye, by the royal family's decree. And I have need of able-bodied men.
Return victorious, my lord!
Worry not. We shall.
Why, if it isn't the young Lord Wolfort?
Minister Patriot, I had not heard that you were paying a visit to our domain.
Ah, Lord Wolfort, pray do not concern yourself on my account. My work here is all but done, and it is time I was on my way. I must commend you, my lord, for keeping order and harmony in your domain despite the rather unfortunate recent events. Most admirable indeed. At the end of the day, our duty is to the throne, not to the man who sits in it. In times of uncertainty, we must value order above all else. I would encourage you to remember that.
Чакай, ще обеся на мустаците ти, разбираш ли?
I can see the merit in that. Thank you for your wisdom.
Heed it well, and I have no doubt many years of prosperity await you and yours under as frosty rule. By your leave, my lord.
Folks Streets.
What news from House Wolfort, my lord?
The Archduke has ordered them to march on our domain in Prince Roland's name. A clever ploy, if true. No matter the outcome, Frost profits. However, House Wolfort claims to have no intention of blindly following these orders. They seek to parley that we might together find a way to prevent the fall of the three high houses.
How will you respond, my lord?
How indeed. The Wolforts handed over His Highness to save their own hides, hardly an act that warrants our trust. That said, their desire to avoid bloodshed is no doubt sincere, if only to bide time to lick their wounds. And somehow, I suspect there may be more to this stratagem of theirs.
My lord, then you...
I shall grant them audience. Pen the reply.
At once, my lord.
Интересно, това може да се окаже чаптър без битка дори. Както е тръгнало.
Prince Roland has passed his decree. The complete decimation of House Falks is the order of the day. A chilling command, which would see one of Glenbrook's 3 high houses reduced to bloody rubble. Though penned in the prince's hand, the order was not his own. Forcing his hand was Archduke Gustadolf, a specter over his shoulders until the ink had dried. House Wolfort is given the command to uproot their erstwhile countrymen, and with heavy hearts, they march. However, the young Serenoa bears hope. Hope that bloodshed can be stopped. Hope that Lord Landroy can be convinced to see reason. Hope that the day is not far off when the realm will know peace again.
By the way, наистина доста силна политическа стратегия до тука. Citadel of the Saints. Я да им какво правят скъпаняците от Хайзант.
Oh, the Wolforts have been ordered to bring down House Falks, you say?
It would appear so. They entreat us for arms and provisions for the battle ahead.
A request we will deny, of course. I leave it to you to concoct a convincing reason.
Consider it done.
I do believe this little conflict between countrymen will play to our benefit. No doubt Landroy will spare no effort as he makes his last stand. Our day draws near, Booker, and we must make every preparation for its arrival.
And so it shall be.
Архискъпаняците и те, между другото. Като цяло наистина много убедително е вплетена историята просто. Изключително добре е направено до сега всичко.
The Falklands truly are the jewel of Glenbrook.
Aye. I don't see Landroy giving them up easily, even if it comes to war.
And that is why we will not simply give them up. We shall negotiate such that benefits may be reaped by all parties. Lord Landroy first among them. He is a reasonable man, yes?
That he is, my lord. But we cannot hope to make him see reason if we cannot speak to him face to face.
Should negotiations fail, we will find ourselves fighting on their terms. I must have a strategy at the ready. Behold the lifts over there, my lord. Typically, they are employed by those who work the land, yet I believe they might also serve us in battle. Should it come to that, we should not hesitate to take advantage of the terrain. It might behoove us to survey the land before Lord Landroy arrives. First, I'll lose Prince Roland. Now I must turn my blade against my countrymen. And not just countrymen, but house folks, loyal retainers of the crown. I only hope we can resolve this with words alone. Отговорите възможни са: the folk lands produce all the grain in Glenbrook. We have to protect these lands for our people. Втория отговор е: we must try to persuade Lord Landroy to our cause, but he will inevitably have the final say on the matter. И третото е: there's nothing to be gained from a fight between our houses. I hope to convince him that an opportunity lies before us. Отговор едно е: Фолклендс продуцират цялото зърно в Гленбрук. Ние трябва да защитим тези земи за нашите хора, нали? Вторият отговор е: ние трябва да убедим Лорд Лендрой в нашата кауза, но той със сигурност ще има последната дума в крайна сметка. И третото е: нямаме какво спечелим от битка между нашите домове. Надявам се да можем да го убедим, че пред нас има възможност. Като цяло аз бих казал 3 по принцип. Ако има някой от вас, който има предпочитание, също да каже. Почти сигурно 99% битката няма. След тази сцена, ако има битка, няма да я случим в този епизод, така че надяваме да успеем да го убедим и да няма битка. Но да, следващия стрим ще бъде. По принцип, моят отговор би бил 3. Провала ми беше голям в предната... В фазата на убеждаването предната. Провала ми беше голям. Реално всички не бяха убедени, които се опитах. If your two houses work together, we might be able to strike back at Esfrost. Please, Lord Serenoa, you must convince Lord Landroy to see reason. I am not without hope that we will listen to reason, but he will listen to reason, but we must be prepared for all contingencies. If negotiations fail and battle with house folks ensues, their archers would have the upper hand, raining down arrows upon us from the above. My cousin lives in the Crown City, but I haven't heard from him of late. I wonder if he is alright. Нямам идея кой ти брачет, ама... Is it true what they say that Prince Roland was taken prisoner by Esfrost? Just what is happening in Glenbrook? Lord Landroy is prepared to fight, but what of House Ulford? I can only pray you did not forsake His Highness to save your own hides. Esfrost is watching our every move. We must be cautious lest any harm come to Roland. Beautiful fields like these don't just sprout up overnight. It takes hard work. I can see why Lord Landroy's subjects are so loyal to him. И моите отговори тук са: the Falklands truly are a sight to behold. Someday I hope to return and bask in the beauty of this land. Второто е: I was surprised to see that harvesting took precedence over building any semblance of walls or fences. И третото е: Lord Landroy is a man possessed of fierce loyalty. What would he do with this land were worse to come? With this land were worse come to worst, нали? Един вид. Първи отговор е: Фолкленс наистина е много красива гледка. Някой ден се надявам да мога да се върне и да се полюбувам на красотата й. Втори отговор, аз бях изненадан, че нали, жътвата е взела прецедент над граденето на стени и заграждения, нали, защити. И третото е Лорд Лендрой, е човек, който е много лоялен, нали, той има супер, нали, безжалостна лоялност. Нали, какво ще стане с тази земя, ако се стигне до най-лошото? Аз по-скоро бих казал едно тука. I have no doubt it would be well worth the journey, but you've got to convince the Lord Landroy first if you want that hope to become a reality. Right for the domain and its people. Казвам аз. Като готенцето. A convenient device indeed. Isn't she a beauty? These windmills are the pride of Folk's domain. It's the power of wind what moves these lifts you see. The Lord had them built so we could use these fields to their fullest. These fertile lands were given to us by King Ragnar, so we need to make the most of them. Welcome! How can I be of service? Evasion ring. Не са голяма скъпария, но не са и толкова ефтини. О, джъг. Рекаваритата и така нататък. Чува се дали да взема някой от тия пръстени или нещо такова. Това ще ми намали доста парите. По-скоро не. I await your next visit. Even the smallest spark could set these fields ablaze now. We must needs tread carefully. The chronicles say that many a field was set ablaze in the Salt Iron War. You should know better than to say things like that. It's bad work. Even the smallest spark could say така, окей, това е същия диалог. This used to be the site of a great fort many years ago. That's why the grounds are terraced like that. My grandpa told me so. They grow their wheat in terraced fields, I see, and I suppose this lift is used for planting. Mayhap we can leverage this in battle. We have nothing to lose by learning how to operate it, especially if we cannot find common ground. Wheat is specialty of this land. We export it to both to Hyzant and Esfrost. I heard a ghastly rumor that Esfrost invaded the Crown City. Could they be after our wheat too? What bountiful fields they have here. I wish not to tarnish this beautiful land in a fight. The Esfrosty value freedom more than anything. Unfortunately, all that means is the powerful rise to the top and the weak are crushed under their iron boot. Leaders like Gustadolf don't know the meaning of peace. We sealed our fate the day His Grace thought we could reason with them. Gustadolf stands atop a nation where only the strongest thrive. Казва се едно мислено, нали? I suppose his invasion of Glenbrook was merely an extension of that. Roland is now under Aesfrost's control and being used to manipulate House Ulfort into action. The prince's treatment henceforth may depend entirely on what Serenoa and his allies decide to. Aesfrost's guiding principle of freedom may present people with the opportunity, but it also ossifies a ruthlessly competitive environment where the strongest emerge on top and standing atop the summit of them all is Archduke Gustadolf. These lifts are powered by the windmills. Our family has been tasked by Lord Landroy. Should even a single one of them break down, we'll rush the scene to fix it. Може би не е лоша идея да мина и по двата лифта. Сигурно ще ми отчете като някакво ново знание или нещо такова. It won't budge. We could use this to get така... It won't budge. Може би трябва да кажа на този, който трябва да ги поправи, че има счупен лифт. Евентуално. The lift over there seems not to be working properly. Might you know why? That's odd. I swear it just was fine a little earlier. Perhaps something's amiss with one of the windmills. I'll take a look right away. Just as I thought, the windmill is busted. Should be easy enough to fix though. Mind fetching a part for me from my old man? These windmills are така... Окей, не, къде е his old man? Аха, някъде вътре може би. Lord Landroy thinks only of the happiness and prosperity of his people, and you won't find a more loyal subject to King Ragnar anywhere in this land. We are proud to call him our lord. Fire amulet. Letter, Crown City notes, така. Dearest mother, the Aesfrosty army invaded the Crown City without warning. They crushed the kingdom's defenses and captured his royal majesty. I fear the Falklands may not be safe much longer. I shall flee and urge you to do likewise. I know harvest time is upon us, but pray do not let stalks of wheat take priority over your own life. I swear I will find you. For now, flee as fast and as far as you are able to. Your loving son, John. Fire Amulet, малко Fire Resistance. Окей, това беше грешка. Че дадах в енкампмента, но все тая ростер. Къде е защитника ми? Тук го лео 9. Fire Resistance. HP Ring за хилърката. Следващата мисия ще вдигаме статуси, нали? За сега по-скоро отивам да довърша тук поправката на мелницата и да приключа тази мисия. Stone. Lord Landroy entrusted my family with fixing the windmills. My son is in charge of repairs. I just managed the parts. Your son asked for some parts to fix the windmill. Might you have what he needs? I reckon I know just one, giving you folks trouble. Huh, this should do the trick. I'll go on and take this to my boy. He'll have it fixed in a wink. Good grief. This lift acting up again? Here, I brought the parts. Това беше бащата по-скоро. Here, I brought the parts. Just what I needed. I'll have her fixed in no time. Give us a moment, would you? That should do it. Whoever came up with this is something else. Who would have thought to harness the power of wind? A convenient device indeed. Convenient? Very much convenient. Okay, добре. End exploration. Lord Landroy should be arriving soon. Let us hope he is receptive to our terms. Така, със сигурност няма да има битка от моя страна на този епизод. Така че надявам преговорите да свършат работа.
As Frosty forces muster at the border, they're preparing to advance.
S-Frost, what treachery is this?
While we were preparing for the parley, they snuck up on us unawares. What shall we do, my lord?
So the Wolford dogs have already learned some tricks from their new master, eh?
We await your command, my lord.
Split our forces in two. Send one regiment to the border. I shall lead the other to meet House Wolford in the field.
Aye, my lord.
We'll defend King Regnar's gift until the last of us falls. The history shall know that House Fox did not bend the knee.
Опасявам се, че ще видя мечовете и щита. Точно от това се опасявах. Със сигурност обаче не мога днес да се справя с тази битка, така че първо ще отида в енкампмента. Не исках да разделям чаптър на две, за жалост. Ще се наложи обаче. Сега ще вдигна само тия айран и глупости. Айран имам 2 пъти, стоун 4. Шест пъти фибри. The Untold War. Добре, няма специални някакви предмети, които да мога да взема. Я видим кой какво мога да развие. Шаманесата искам да пробвам. Като сила. И тази мълчуганката. Болтос демидж. Тимбър 3 пъти и Стоун 2 пъти още ми трябват. В принцип мога ги взема всичките. И ще ги взема. Я имам информацията. Ноут по-скоро. A fierce battle has raged on between the three nations since before the onset of the South Iron War. It is a battle waged over the realm's most delectable liquor. Glenbrook claims that their kingdom's wine is the sweetest in the land. Hyzant, on the other hand, asserts that nothing surpasses the taste of their fresh kumis. And Esfrost insists that their potent distilled liquor, по-скоро трябва да се превежда, да се казва там, is second to none. This is a point over which each nation's people refuse to yield. The history of this war is as old as the three nations themselves. Fierce debates have been held in taverns the realm over, but no conclusion has ever been reached. At the end of all the fighting, only empty glasses and drunkards remain. I mean, debaters, of course. The key to ending this fruitless fight may lie in the words those very debaters mutter out the next morning. Nothing tastes better than water during a hangover. Agreed. Ана може да вдигне още един нейн скил. Не, по-скоро то пичага. Серено мога да развие нещо свое. Лък, може би не е дефенс, хелт. Physical defense. Айде да развием physical defense. My forge is always at your need или така. Сета няма значение. Сейвам и приключвам за днес. Не можах за жалост да мина целият чаптър 7. Може би даже трябваше да спра на първата половина, но доста прогресирахме във втората, така че пак е нещо.